Yeah.
Exactly. Constituency boko.
Second term as deputy minister.
Yeah.
In fact, I went to the ministry 2021. So
okay.
Yeah, the second government.
The second government of Nanado. And because why enter into your second term?
My third term in Parliament.
In Parliament.
Yes, but
at the ministry.
At the ministry is my first term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I will enter into 2021.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. And that's right. Thanks for the correction. In fact, but I'm sure Sabia at the ministry, no. Also, Juma, and lens na what was soon in some of us who say watch it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, but coincidentally, yes, and then resume of Parliament.
And then you resume of Parliament.
Wow. Great. My best starting komo kakra on our constituency. Right. So far, o third term ni as member of Parliament. Yes. Manso Adubia. Become fourth term. Of course, call primaries na wa win there. Be very way to make you.
That's right.
Say you are going for your fourth term. But 1, 2, 3. Manso Adubia to saying.
Yeah, me that say. They come and chia do for even Senra who said my title.
Yeah, sure.
Who said million the Kwaji City in 2012.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a pillar behind me in 2012. People don't know about that. He's been a long time friend in the media. It's Enra Ohumio a trooper no Makion yane clergy ni shia no who me ano so metro make bia that was local friends are the best, so why not? Until I considered to the pressure and I'm still in the member had the thing is when you have the opportunity like this, first of all no so then chiama Parliament in the first place until the delegates no me executives na the umuna and I'm all over the world me champion agric in Ghana nti encha kese na me ma ebusuafo nyina nananom nyina me chia obia ti we you can constituency wa said the udi kan 2012 and me be member of Parliament. Sorry, I contested the elections in 2012, but 2013, 7 January, and I'm a member of Parliament. Rashibe Janima Manso Adubia Pesosofo. My profession, I'm a development consultant.
Oh, okay.
And see, meeting around the world, Ghana, I think that could be striking me. Say, in Puntu, the political class, no, and most of the time we didn't Puntu, but yeah. Kind of system we all have no sanity because say individual power or na say why road and I say see school dying no money at the end rare. It is a come baby now go say you will say well how difficult we say well no be say who did that. So once upon a time there was a politician be and now this ID by it motivated me also very deprived. No me say no I will also enter the political class no matter say meet me I'm on Puntu through effective advocacy and lobbying in this my name because that may have unfortunately your system may practice if you don't win the presidency we MP cry now we are handicapped that is a fact. Yes she said what if you check now would jelly with both sides and
now bit me a ministry because you have that personal
exactly you need to build that personal over time. I don't know they're making or semi will be an contrary because this is my observation. Me a social scientist and my observance ID over time I know what I'm talking about. The 4 years, all you can get no common fund can create badness and so you use it to impact education, support and no muntiminko school. A lot of crowd where heard Mrs. I wouldn't say mena mema what they've become, at least woman school. education support from 2013 to 2016 was enormous. Because that's can't even financial. They were also pay your school fees. But actually help. But come 2017, fast forward, and Nyamiadum, Nanado Danko Kufadi, Emma, you winning the elections. About Bemuno. Now they say, okay, you can go to any office, and most MPs, and I say most ministers are members of parliament. And you know that kind of leverage, interact one-on-one most of the time. And then here you see development by a be decentralization. Say a bit check mensi na yenketwana impuntu etimi baby and na see force na yenya district assembly because now the big Amansia West district from Pechia right down to the Ofen River yene Denchira eshe border you know share boundary from Pechia yao to exactly that's too much until na my honey is so deprived development because as soon wunya common fund no formula no is such that chenepe nti wudi a obenyana say was spread no thinly hey wunya impact bia any other stakeholders na nanom ne penifo bi omo ho ne nom ADC penifo bi kra enya aka ho bi enya force you to get a district nti ye ho fi Amansia West ene ye konya Amansia South from there no na and put you started say back because the bar a focused yenye way so 2018 you had local government ministers no kaya say look assembly now we need an assembly block and quickly we had an assembly block by 2020 President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo at Roma obe commission mai and only the genesis of the development of Amansia South because you need that administrative block to be able to roll out your program.
And as we speak, Oka say na your focus was development.
Yes.
We 2012 free because I mean it was
2016
now bit media BM 2017
right.
So this time.
Yeah.
O target our setting for yourself say obese o de bre o man for o constituency no o assess rate ho I mean where are you now?
It's very interesting. Me fano 3 areas. You say bebia a roads. And number 2 wunya opportunity na sisi ayenya electricity now in Ghana 26 communities in Ashanti region 26 communities
26 communities
26
o constituency
Manso Adubia constituency
wow out of how many communities
we have 86 communities
constituency no kwa
yes and see o corals I don't say hono so forest move hono ni ade 2 years obeto o constituency ube take it 3 weeks when somebody can do it in just 2 days for urban areas no so that's the difference between urban constituency and the rural constituency but situation is no longer the case now because you're more there first of all your roads no was it 2020 the president did declare year of roads fortunately through Ghana Kokobody we had a number of roads awarded on contracts. In fact, now me calculation biana make I say by 2022 now about 60% of your roads no aye all weather roads that is Yegusu Kota.
That was your projection.
Me projection
okay.
No. But
so by 2022 now about 60% of roads are what targeting.
Yes.
The entire roads within the constituency and now what targeted roads be?
You see, there's a major road from the main junction through that tunnel, through that tunnel to Tontokro.
Yeah.
I could join it. Yenidincha Central Region, Shiano. That was my target. As a SSR road, no all weather because that's the main road. And now there's another branch road that I call Manso Keniago. And also. Remo desa so nipa chemia ekopie western region now I really wanted these two roads to be all weather because said they be facilitating movement. Omo yekua pa ne ade na nipa timi de omo niam ba kro abeton na nkofo so timi akọ akoto omo niam ne ade. But we MP. Yours is to lobby Yama contract. The rest of it, is the Ministry of Finance, Roads Ministry. When contractors are not paid, now a lot of the roads were given on contract. I can mention several of the roads. Kumpesi Junction through Mikrum, Bebia, Mewonu to Krum, one American. Now 20.3 kilometers. And on that, my contract. And yede back we 23 kilometers be from Watreso we be sequence and say my contract. At the end of the day, 23 kilometers, you 13 kilometers per contract and ultimately we and aka 10 kilometers are ultra-findable because unya in Sika. Then this 23 kilometers required here. Me and Michoko say interest our contract.
Wow, because
it's for non-performance.
Nti sisi a wo hwe a saa kwan ni nyina no 60% no projection now ye no. Now I drew saying
make say what's that na make kilometers.
Yes.
So the 23 kilometers. I mean, no, 23 kilometers. You 13. So that one was over 50%. And there was a 7 kilometers. Be you complete here. Minnesota Equano, complete here. 8 kilometers. Yes. But there's another one. A very crucial road. A far a mem domihono ekupie odaho na akojoine Jacobu. Ehono so contractor no chassis gidigidi skasem yinti ono so abandon that road ni say shima kuma pa because of the strategic nature of that road. And no enyama so aye concrete works ni sani men but it's abandoned once I complete in there ukwa obeka say road ni e bia 30% complete 60% complete ni nyina say enye 100% complete ya nti eno ya na woka ehwa asem a the people are not benefiting they ntia here
exactly
ntia na men they attempted ya na menta and person completed. But fortunately, me call ministry.
Akoma FM 87.9.
Minister no ma me call serve on the board of
FM 87.9.
Omodome.
Just now, what I saw here. Because I know the deputy finance minister.
Yes, he's also there. And a trading. So now, Omo Adome ma me 25 kilometers. I know now. Just I will pin up your hono. Mankofo ebuto omiem kakra. In fact na ekwan ho de na maso ebufuo wo ho pa.
There's still na ebufuo no
at least this one the 25 kilometers no strategically in such a way say ekwan bi ananka a link the Manso Kwanta Abori road no to Adubia. Na ekwan is so bad say in so to Adubia ntimi nko, but it was a shortcut say in case I have block out fa ho ana waiting to pay Manso Kwanta na about Kumasi. Nti hono ye shame ye hono abwa ma accessibility no ewo. There's another one, so another 4 kilometers be from Akwasisu to Afedie. And also omu ye kan we say una totality ni kabo mu to from Subinso to there is also in kabo mu 25 kilometers. But a critical link be if Mem Junction echo Kumpesi. No, Agreisum. Mem Junction to Agreisum. I think what the always is here. I don't know. 87.9. Roads Minister, I didn't come. Amana Beshe Sakwano. No, now it's firm. It is firm. Say the contractor will be moving onto that road.
I remember so Bahano or Manso areas of our home.
Sakwano, yes.
Oh, okay.
I see. And no, many need the home come power true by. Na me say. And also umbesha my na so mu sure no maya na the one critical road be Akapa Kumpesi Junction to Tontokrom.
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
Then we will tackle. We are going to tackle that road also with Ovium. It's up a period here, okay, now and beyond because I'm still going to be there.
So me tie common here say 60% projection now, about 30% with me achieve. Is it so?
I think it's more than the 30%.
More than 30%.
But then do 50%.
50%, but still now you still believe that Omanfoni here more than the Oman Sakin.
For so long, as I say, and there's another road that you share. Also, Amasia West. That's from Pechi to Antokrom. You see, contractor was giddy.
Me car go for me car na seen to 2 years.
Wow, but I said there.
I see.
We see so within 23 minutes from Antokrom, no way to Pechi.
Oh, okay.
23 minutes, and that is a link road that every boy in a catchy generation.
Yeah, brain I wish that maybe you be chance on kakra.
Yeah, there's this one I make up briefly. We say make I say 26 communities so in your light. I mean, China Water Corporation for some big project to be over 500 communities electrification.
Now almost half project no.
Yeah.
Minim district and our constituency. But it cannot be an assurance.
Yeah.
Because me say me nim call man council area so man for complaining. Who besides say China Water Corporation be there. Okwa for South the German areas are the same thing. Communities some remu complaining because we have transformers about drew. I was here connected to the grid. I had challenge. I don't know. Boss, me who said the assurance is there anytime soon. So you bet me we have project now.
Once upon a time in Parliament, I was the chairman of the Government Assurances Committee. Nana, I say you tackle ministers on public pronouncements and then the amount of person we now your fellow say who can say what is going on. Nti na advice am the moment say when you're a minister obeba me committee ni so mpacho me ma firm a deadline go deadline a o be kire o because nya obotomi scan na o dey koye sade no enti o ma space. And this one I'm speaking on authority say as at last week na every bottleneck be o ma China Water forward drain no na yes any IMF into China projects in India, so interchange are no now they are going back to the road because Minister of Finance through the government must sort it out and then maybe I'm almost happy. And I have the assurance say the as a tenra now China Water for mobilize it back
to sites.
Yeah, Oma erected all the high tension posts, all
the
service posts.
Yes. The people crowd transformers,
the transformers, and they are good to go. It will be an assessment of where they left and what is to be done in every. The only roadmap Agriculture Ministry Nendra, and I know say from this week they will be going back to the communities to restore. I don't know. 26 communities, no, they are short. Say they are going to get.
No, will be connected.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it's a project.
It's a 26 no connected to the grid. I just say the entire constituency.
The entire constituency is
light connected. Power drew baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
The AKCC mass telephone mass be in about 23 communities. Almost so.
Telephone in there. As a ministry, no, be. So,
Akaso Mbabe connected. So that's where we are with the ministry. Almost some roadmap, so they will come and connect that one. So, principally, when you have good roads, you have electricity, you have telephone. Because now, if you are CCC, let's say,
yes,
so that the next generation will not suffer like we suffered. So that
now come on, I mean, you be this more Manso areas. No, still now. Where the communities say war constituencies need be more. Do you still believe say so? Now was in Kahoni yesa chiche binum bimu ma.
Yeah,
in that case,
you're right.
Because I say a hono development, no,
and penetrating.
And I mean, me who say be baby a communities in be attending one question baby be one senka almost say chim ama MPs for France PPO at least 1 or 2 years. I don't know. Don't you believe say be timid in puntu na ama I in terms of ama.
But they say no. Oh, be yes idea no be say factored in the budget of the country. Now you know swing situation at home. I did we say about 4 years ago na kasa di na say to me baso. But looking at the baby now after COVID, baby na yakwa question no. Now I don't think say any government will want to push such an agenda within this situation. Period, But future government no, I'm sure say this is something a proposal with the Kotua or better to say yes. So the Beya Beman Puntu about the greater decentralization or say hitting ground. I agree with you.
Okay, so yeah, Breno, but I wouldn't want us to go to security because of to Chrome, what we have recorded as Senko and other things. Ebi abrepam yenya kwanya for Friday bit me sam ko. That's good. But here you share kwakoto aba election year. We share the agric sector. Say ye the Hong Kong amount say as deputy minister. Sheho na campaign mo achievement or the agric sector. E dia na abeka che Ghana for say endaso bi wa agric sector. Mo ye adwuma wa agric sector. Eno ye hweso de ato aba 2024 ye hweso nto aba mfama the MPP government.
Right. Bedasipane is a very important question. You see, I recall adwuma no. Fortunately for me, many two ministers. I've served under two ministers. The first one here, Dr. Usufi Akutu, a Greek economist. Now, Otiku Ejuma Sepa, I've gone Nakasa Uyuku Papa. It's the only method that you see, no. Or the PFJ 1 no. Tabia, because say, Enipa, Enya Hoto, Kakrebia, and Chene real fee, and Nema Bibri. But Usha said now Greek grew 3.7%. Percent of GDP at that time. Now say within the 6 years now, no 6 years, about 5-6 years no. Now it may grow beyond 6% there. Not to say because population nipa no does and ye does so. Enti we are static growth rate matem bia sembeba. Yejitum say around the dry, that is the planting season. Yeah, I said a drainage shortage. Ghana, fortunately, you know, a drainage bio. The price no na aye bibio. But we are not complacent. So the new minister no buy. No, say look, the PFJ one no IEB. Remember one example of PFJ one idea.
I know you're planting for food and jobs. Yeah,
the first one.
No.
We say I say Ghana we are since Asibia asay the very be say soil health say when nya fertilizer another asasina ekwani bia obeya bibia ni ho a ebeyi your yield per acre no tem bia ebe keto eti o say no I see introduce subsidy system be through fertilizer distribution to farmers. Now the whole Africa, according to African Union, omo say 1 hectare bia no we use 50 kg of fertilizer. That is the standard almost set all the countries. But Ghana, at that time, before the PFJ, 8%. 8% fertilizer usage. Even now, it's hard to say buy a man for fertilizer, we are only 22%. When the African countries are 99%, over 100%.
Is it that ye sas in the
I think say
Ghana sas the o de banche kra to obekona is it that mentality no ye nya
be kan. I think say ye complacent kakra. Ye complacent kakra. And see recently me attended soil health and fertilizer usage conference be Kenya. Organized by the African Union. No more. It was clear. Say Ghana, we are among the few countries use fertilizer. Now a bit affected dachi. It's see a multiply fertilizer usage. And it shows say the PFJ one no say fasa subsidy nuclear man ka Sri Lanka there was 8% no. Na ka anka dia no ebe din pa. It's yeah, crosses say, you know, the new minister obey no say look, PFJ one no about modern. But I think say you review, they share it seems to be a woman no, they share how I be catapult here amaya kosro. The first thing I identify say fertilizer a subsidy no. edu baby na as a enye adwuma papa because nkofo abuse system no say what here na say be mo smuggle donkeys crowd it is sad here yenye say there's going to be a guarantee system from government through the aggregator system no na farmers no yema wo mo the friends say input credit this is say input subsidy yema mo input credit na mama so who say when you say be 10 acres bi ewo adura wo come here register sa efu na efu no ya app be friend Ghana Agric and Agribusiness platform when you baso pe na link you straight away to an aggregator so aggregator no be more fertilizer friend say seeds how the bedua say e ba say we hear mechanization say could developers as now because a major component of the new planting of food and jobs.
Okay, so system no be ma wo hu seeds dodo ana say we hear fertilizer dodo we hear
any pesticides in case fall me when BPA or as quickly as possible no say obana ultimate fight omuna it is very interesting that say you be bad so na at the end of the day no you be twa na credit na the amount in the form of inputs no you fee where you manage the rest no it's yours the akopɛ warehouse be a good news side that is the new system your friend of planting of food and just phase 2 now registration e cost all around the country. If you have any interest in it, just go to the district now. Go to the agric office and with their tablets, they can take the coordinates of your farm. About platform, so you are linked to an aggregator straight away. Say, mechanization. Those are developers as cinema. And the 10 crops, yes, your friends, rice, maize, sorghum, millet, soya beans,
wheat
okay. But forest yam, plantain, and cassava.
Okay.
You know, say you can
under the PFJ2.
Under the PFJ2, no.
Okay. But PFJ1 na crops be na can one say me. Na you can na how they say na cereals na anyway na
cereals na na plantain na there no but not prominence.
Okay, but this time the PFJ2 no. Yeah, the prominence ama cassava.
Yes. Forest and plantain.
Okay.
Yam.
Okay.
Now oko savannah area no.
No yeah.
This hand we me do be for Ashanti drum ho no
we do brook akra.
So
okay.
A bro. The vegetables no.
Okay.
Tomatoes, onions and pepper. Around this time we say sani me boy pa.
Yes.
And it's all because you dry season farming ha. You time what the big bar between January and March, April hono. The geographer some friend El Nino. A severe harsh hot weather pa be she in food be and nama you do sa was to be always say no. But then you say you be caught into mechanization. Now PFJ2 no, that is what we are doing. You share and say this is a 5 years program. The entire message share your programs no to Obama and people. It's a 5 years program. And it is the program for the future. Every young person you want to go into agri business. This is where to go because you'll be linked on that platform. No, you will say, sir, and will say you produce no. Let's say be a fancy bra pa. So if you are setting up anything, I say we use our raw material now. You know where to go to get the raw material. And we are promoting commercial agriculture, and it is linked to this 1D1F thing. Because also 1D1F, private sector. So Dr. Bumia is preaching private sector. I encourage the private sector for no. Even road construction classes. It is a government crown using it. Let the private sector build, operate, and transfer in 20 years' time.
Onfa ne toll booth so no
exactly
on generating
revenue. Government in access road be ma like ibia omo toll booth here compulsory.
Yeah.
But person we use it's all over the world.
You pay.
You know. That is where I may say private sector involvement in agriculture no you promoting the power under the PFJ2. That PFJ2 no a 5 years program ended 2028. 2028 econo obia opese obehu the results here ya ma ye ho period be most of the bobo din no say it me self sufficient in 2-3 years time. In 5 years time, me and you be see it me export it me be feeding industry senior there. That is the program.
Okay.
So
Now saying the Ghana trade reports a buy. Now share share that as a country. We have PFG no the impact enya our exports. The yen so de kwama no ne what can you see you know. I say are we not doing I mean Jumana ye na say nya ho impact sa gidigidi sa our yen exports so.
Yeah.
Oba dia tum say ye here say ye serious as a nation our agri sector.
Serious yeah that but we are talking about the export aspect of it. That one I will agree with you to some extent say hono ye share who ye papa because agri is here with the after Africa Continental Free Trade Area now about the headquarters of Ghana. Yes, so ye pa ye kujuma apart from gold and oil yenya and saying no. Ye nyina so pa ye kujuma and African countries ni pi omu kujuma no enye to be especially West Africa ha the Sahel regions hono omu here enema ye dua ha pa bi to say Brunei and Monis anema no it is up to us say ye be share the quality of the things we export. You see, man share Europe because Europe no kwa even obi to me by a report e wa ha say okobabi o Ghana na enkora bi omudo enti man to Ghana ye fudie bia o ha no mo ye be bane enema na o di fi Ghana e kono afa so omu say omo nte small scale mining asi omu say chemicals ne dey enti asay ya pollute ye bibia chemicals pollute ye bibia enti wokwa ombe ya hu fault to be wo Ghana ayi ade komu yo phytosanitary ayi wo Ghana ha omo check sa nema no ye ho say your PPRSD department be on they check all Indiania call out we have permission from them before you can even export omo check sa nema but because see some residue of BB e wo mu na yakosizi oniema wo abrochire na friends wo ho achiro poto nti ho no I agree with you and it's something that between the Minister of Agri, Minister of Trade, and the Food and Drugs Authority, and the Minister of Health, collaborative, you say, Omu Aisha, to say, you fee, you on Ghana,
CSR.
No, they are into promotion of Ghana exports.
Okay.
Yes. Omu say, Omu airborne modern pass, the quality. Because on marketing Ghana produce exactly because boys will be on one blacklist here even to the extent mechanic tuna crowd to me blacklist here say be a chemical be used
and the fish
enti omu tuna crowd yeah new on until the be corner asan diaba you understand enti a whole complex we need a lot of time to look at it.
Yeah, okay. I'm so for now joining and enche ye de ye nkomo no be si. Honorable time or the man no. Ye di room kakra ba de ye ne honorable Yaw Frimpong Addo. Ye MP de Manso Adubia deputy agri minister and I go so and nkomo honorable ye wie because time say other issues also attended to. But the mebu say chat one say now no tomatoes and some by market in the mopa. In fact, ya ne bi no di nkomo Cote d'Ivoire no mo kofa bi free ba hoso so no niema omo expect senka Burkina for be ye ama yesusu ye nya ho nsunsanso no ho kofa ma affect ye ade na ban no focus or demand the agri sector no as we speak tomato production ye impact no ho
good. But I suppose I may buy 3 vegetables. Tomato, number 1, 2 pepper, and onions. And it features strongly our PFJ 2 year can was me. I saw 3 vegetables. Then you say, at times we are timber boo. Sa na I cry for a belusi sa. And at times we also a quite trace. I not just say what tree. So what we need to do is to do dry season vegetable farming through irrigation. Yeah, so we have identified some of our irrigation facilities be northern sector no ene oba esutware mu hɔ ne ade identify enclaves a ye bebia na etimi dua tomatoes Ghana man ye your enclaves bi hɔ no ye dua tomatoes man ye Akoma dam hɔ ne Tobodom hɔ those then the north then along the Aplao road those areas identify bebia ye dua tomatoes emane ye pa and I can tell you say with the PFJ2 a lot of farmers aji seedlings they are going to go into tomato production. Likewise, pepper. So that 3 a year maybe next year we may be saying a different story as far as these 3 crops are concerned. Because then 3 major she say ni boy din papa some vegetables see. We are in the PFJ2 there. Say me the send the events the PFJ2 subcopy best send the events. No more share the vegetable areas no. Within this you say who asasi bia wo de bobodi na questions asasi no na yen hwe how as a young man ubenya second stream of income through vegetable farming. So because around this time from February up to about June July these are the crops are and it has become severe I feel we say and that is why I see the PFJ to tackle so 3 crops with all seriousness.
Okay. Honorable, unfortunately, you say pressure kakra, so say yeah. But Yami Adomo, I'm sure say Ibinya Ebrepana yetimi edin komona kwechiri. Kwa other issues, no people say communities are 26 communities are benefited from this electricity. No, which ma bobiyama how many of 26? 26. But saying communities be saying.
Nipa nchemia eka ho hiamankwa Achiche Chrome, Grosso, Menu Chrome,
okay.
Dunra Yakasa, Adeja,
okay.
Nipa, Hiampenica, that's
okay.
right. Yeah, Ojabe Betre, Pechi number 7, Pechi number 6, Pechi number 8. Omuna Eshishe Honra. Omuni electricity,
okay.
And they are going to have Domiabra. They are all going to have electricity.
All right. Honorable, my now see no pay. So for that is that entry. I will say no, of
course,
because the time no on my.
I think that later on,
oh yes, I will say because there are issues here.
Nanka the extending agriculture. On say that can say a backbone of the nation,
yes.
The country. In fact, see to treat agriculture here.
If I may have questions on the cocoa, or questions on other areas. Yes. Intino nanka even about production signal me say also you discharge intino. Nyame adomo a you benya bra sai ato
But in case say more discuss any of these issues now. You can get me
on phone.
I think we need to clarify something.
All right.
We will have maybe 1 hour beyond.
Okay. All right. That's honorable. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. Angie, because we have a lot of issues as well. Between now and maybe 9. Oh, there be Mr. Between now and 9, there were other issues, other important issues.
Runabout and